right, so welcome to beautiful Ambler, PA. We're in this wonderful screened-in deck setting on this beautiful, massive property here. What we wanted to do is really honor what the original builder did here and just make sure that the lines of the existing structure were congruent with what we were adding. So there was a ton of time in the design process working out those little design details, and that's really when we got creative. We got this massive, beautiful cathedral ceiling. One of the best details, and this is a first for Next Level Remodeling, is that we were able to utilize the decking that we used for these beautiful beams. So they are box beams, they are faux, they are not structural at all, but they are absolutely amazing. Take a look at those. Another unique feature is that we did PVC crown molding around the entire perimeter of the space, which allowed us to do an integrated LED light channel, and we have this beautiful cove molding that really showcases itself well at night. So the fan, the centerpiece, the homeowner did a ton of research and found an outdoor rated 1200 CFM fan. When this thing is on full blast, believe me, you're not gonna get hot. Another thing that we have right here that I did not touch on are the oversized triangular screen frames. Every single one of these screens was created out of black PVC, not painted PVC. We were able to source one manufacturer in the United States that actually made pure 100% black vinyl PVC. So the idea of the covered area was twofold. One, family gathering area, more of a living room type dynamic, but also dining area. We're a little bit concerned being where we're at with the bugs, hence why we did all the screens all the way around. Another thing, directly below the deck, as requested by the homeowner, we have screening going around the entire perimeter of the closed deck, so those pesky bugs do not want to make their way up from the bottom. Right here on this wall, we did vertical nickel gap, and what we did was carry along that same exact crown molding and fascia detail that runs around the perimeter of the room up high. One of the things that's very important to us here at Next Level Remodeling is balance and symmetry. So the beauty of this space is that everything is completely a mirror image off a center line. One of our key focuses here is the cultured stone that we actually were able to source locally that the builder used originally on the front of the home. So we already touched on a little bit how we were able to custom make these screen sashes out of black PVC, but I was able to find a screen manufacturing company for replacement screens online called Metro Screenworks. And what they allowed us to do is they worked with us closely to create this black frame preloaded screen with a clip system so the homeowner could take them in and out with ease. You need an option as a homeowner to be able to swap those things out pretty easily and maybe just drop them off to a local hardware store to reload the screen. So another design challenge when meeting with the homeowner early on in the process is they wanted to have some type of coverage from the main home to the covered space. So what we came up with was this little breezeway. I was able to introduce a pent roof that follows the exact roof lines of the one above, and we were able to get an ample amount of space. So if we have those monsoons that we've been having recently this summer, the homeowners are protected under cover. So now we're on the main deck. The real draw here was to have a more expansive, large open space so the kids could just run around, run amok, all right? Dad's got his grill. We have some open areas. We're thinking about doing some cocktail tables out here. But one of the things that we really wanted to introduce was low maintenance materials. We were able to achieve that with aluminum railings with a very unique drink rail. So the homeowners, when they're entertaining, you could prop up, rest your arm, put a drink here, no problem. That offered us also real estate to be able to do perimeter deck lighting on the underside of our drink rails. So at night, we have full range of light spectrum all the way around the outside perimeter of the deck, and that's something you don't find every day. All right, so we have a couple different options now when we get to the lower level. People do pavers, they do regular concrete, they do exposed aggregate. We decided to do a stamped concrete. We did that with a charcoal finish, and we have a very, very traditional stamping pattern, and there's a ton of it. So Sean from Premier Outdoor Living, thank you for this. I'm stealing your style. So what we did here is we ended up going around the entire perimeter of the new screened-in porch as well as the deck. Instead of doing this very thin and flimsy lattice, we did this decking material and it turned out great. And even though we're dealing with an outdoor space, don't forget, designers, lighting is important. These lights right here, easy to maintain, easy to keep clean, the glass pops out, no problem, and they offer the ample light you're looking for the outside, even if it's just an accent. And thank you so much for joining us here today. We had a great time. I hope you had a positive experience as well. And remember, design is not exclusive to just interiors. Remember to put a lot of emphasis and thought into the outside of your space as well.